Hey everybody, Jim from Jim's Coleus. Hello again. I know it's just been a few short days. Everything's looking really good. Got a pleasant surprise. My son brought home this beautiful rack from one of the restaurants that he works at. And it's perfect. It was a really great surprise. It just kind of jump-started me to organize my trays a little early. We're not planting our coleus seed yet, but it just I've been meaning to do this. This is probably the worst virus or whatever it is I've gotten hit with. It's really it's taken its toll. I'm really just starting to feel better. I've been home over about 10 days from work, fever. It's not COVID, but it's all awful. It really is, but just starting to feel a little better. So just wanted to share with you this rack here, and it kind of got me going to organize, get ready for the next month or so, 3 weeks when I sow my crop. So let's go take a look. And look at this monster shelf. This is in really nice shape. This is solid. And luckily I have an understanding wife that allows me to use our bay window. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect, and I will be bringing this into the greenhouse eventually. I hope it fits. My goodness, this is just perfect. It's going to help me just consolidate things so much. I'll be able to fit so much on this, and this is only temporary. This rack will be here usually until the end of March, early April, depends on the weather, until I actually can move things out to the greenhouse where I have a heater, but it all depends on the season. So stay tuned here as the weeks and the next month or so progresses, and the coleus go from germinations to young coleus, and we separate them and transfer them into nursery pots. This will slowly be filled up with trays. If you're following along, you know where I'm going with the trays, the aluminum trays filled with nursery pots and young coleus, and then we progress as the season goes. So I'm just setting everything up, getting organized. Can't believe I feel like I just packed this stuff away. I've been pretty busy with my coleus seeds. eBay, Jim's Coleus and eBay. Head over there, got coleus seeds for sale, plenty of time. But I'm pretty busy with that. I've been selling a lot of seeds regularly. So thanks to everybody for buying my seeds. Got my grow lights ready to go. Here's a nice African violet. I gotta trim it a little bit. It's got some it needs to be deadheaded. The Darth Vader. So this is gonna really open things up a little bit here for these plants. This thing is just going crazy. And I just went over all my rootings. Check out that seed stalk from the fishnet stocking. That thing is going nuts. Probably another 2 weeks and I'm going to snip that, let it dry out, and harvest the seeds. Maybe we'll plant a few fishnets for the season. But it's a nice rack. This is going to look really nice. It's going to be very useful inside the greenhouse as well. So we're getting organized here. Jim's Holiest of Coleus. Getting our seed trays ready. Again here, this is a tray from last year. Reuse them. Combination rinsed it out and tested it. Make sure it held water. We don't want leaking trays all over the place. Let it dry a little bit, cleaned it. And we're putting in some of these Jiffy pods I bought separately. Now you can see they're a little smaller. That's okay. The original tray that I bought from had larger diameter. These Jiffy pods do come in wider and taller varieties. There's a number of different diameters. I believe these are like 40s or 39s, 38s perhaps. I don't need giant. I don't need super wide. You don't need the super wide Jiffy pods. These do just fine. So these do fine. We'll fill it up, and then we'll put the tray cover over it, put it in the greenhouse until we're ready to sow in about 3 weeks. So we're mentally prepared. Got the Aero Garden here. We didn't really hook it up yet. Haven't really decided what we're doing. Honestly, I did grow a bunch of romaine lettuce, and if you're really looking to get an Aero Garden, I mean, you can grow anything in it. But if you really like lettuce, these are really great. It grew the regular standard fancy romaine so quickly, and you can make yourself a salad. I mean, yeah, it's easy to go to the store and buy it, but there's nothing like growing your own. And this little Aero Garden, this is your basic Aero Garden, and I'll have a link in the video to get this particular model. I think it was like $70 or $80. They have different sizes and stuff, but if it's just for like a personal garden, you grow yourself some romaine on this thing in, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks, if that. But it's just great to see all that grow, and you just pick a couple of leaves at a time and make yourself a salad. So Aero Garden, really, really good. Then you can buy the pods, the little pods separately later on when you run out. A real cheap and inexpensive Aero Garden. So we have that set over here. And of course the jalapenos moving right along. Where is that pepper? Where are you hiding? That thing is always eluding me. Here it is. There it is. It kind of blends in with the leaves. I guess that's by design, right? Natural camouflage. So again, heavy feeders. Once they're fruiting like this, they got blossoms going all over the place, and it's actually getting fruit. Heavy feeders. I water this thing every other day, or give it a good fertilizer. I just purchased some of this stuff. Quick Start, and this is good for around this time of year because we're just starting all our plants out. It's concentrated, so you mix this in water. And it's pretty good for starting your plants, or you have plants that are just coming out of dormancy like these here. It's good, slowly give them a little shot. But here we are. We're all set up, ready to go. The heat mats, again, are not connected because the germinations are already showed, so you don't want to keep your heat mats on while your germinations are out because it'll cook them. The heat mat is just to get the seeds to germinate, and then once your germinations are out and showing, a day or two, disconnect the heat mat. Otherwise, you'll cook your young germinations and they will stall and die. So don't use prolonged heat mats beyond what they're purpose for, which is, again, to germinate seeds. And there's our other tray ready to go. Another 3 weeks or so. Again, head over to Jim's Coleus on eBay, get your Coleus seeds. Still got plenty of time to sow Coleus seeds along with me and everybody else who's following along here. Jim's Coleus. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more.